Okay, jumping right in. This has been like this weird week. I thought I did more reading than I actually did. I read 3 books, and I bit off way more than I could chew with doing the advent calendar over here for the 24 days of Christmas. Trying to do Vlogmas, which I'm giving up on. That's not going to happen. I am going to do TikTok check-ins every day because I don't have to like put anything together. I can just casually say what I'm reading at the time and give kind of a few thoughts because I'm only doing 60 seconds. I'm not doing long videos on that one. And then I will continue to do the advent calendar, which is becoming a little bit increasingly harder because I don't want to give the same kind of information that I have been given or that I've given in the past, which is just like, oh, here's 5 books for a recommendation or, something like that. I want to kind of give thoughtful videos and things. So, like yesterday's in a day in the swim life, whatever, it took me until today to get it, like put together and edited and things like that, and I don't even know how well it's going to be received, so hopefully it's received well. But that is over on Instagram, so I will continue to do those. I haven't filmed even today's video for the tea, which is something I'll end up doing after I finish videoing this one, as well as a sneak peek. But thank you guys here on Patreon for hanging with me and, ebbing and flowing with me as we go along. I will be doing beta because beta is like a staple for me to do. So I'll be putting more emphasis on that. I have until April. So I have plenty of time to plan for that. It's something that I do every single year, or that I have done every single year since I've been a creator. So I will be nailing down that stuff, and figuring out how I'm going to pre-film so that I can have those videos out and ready for the Patreon, which I will still probably continue. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with my schedule for YouTube for 2022, but it is a thing. I got a package from Bonfire, I think it's called. Yeah, Bonfire. I ordered a Bethanol green t-shirt. Let me show you guys. Oh, it's a Harris Brothers t-shirt. I am so excited that it finally arrived. It says Harris number 16 on the back. I'm super excited to get this. Oh my goodness, I love it oh so much. I got the black one instead of getting the green one, but I absolutely love the Harris Brothers, so I had to get a well, this is a t-shirt. This is a long t-shirt. I thought I bought the sweatshirt, but maybe I didn't. But I still have one. Super excited. I have another t-shirt coming as well that deals with the Harris Brothers, but I'm just excited that that one has shown up already. My Secret Santa gift for the group that I am in, for the romance group, will be going out this week. I had wanted to film that, but then I ended up putting the box together, having issues with the box, forgetting to record it, and then just doing that. So, there's that. Let's get into the books that I did read last week. Let me tell you about them. Like I said, there's only 3 of them. So this is going to move pretty quickly. I'm surprised they didn't put me into a reading slump. If you saw the early access video, you know that I am trying to read 30 books, 30 plus books for the month of December, and it just wasn't working. I should have had 7. Well, no, today is the 5th, so I should have had 5 books read today, but I only have 3, and that includes like 2 days from November. So kicking it off, I finished Breakaway by Heather M. Orgeron, placing this in new adult. This is an interracial relationship. Give it 3 stars, give it 3 Steam fans. Had it as an audiobook, and this is a friends to lover situation that kind of was not done correctly. Was not. I was pretty annoyed with our characters. So we have Alexis and we have Colton. They have been friends forever, since they were young kids. There were quite a few I felt microaggressive comments and stereotypes that were used within the story because Colton is described as being biracial, and some of the stereotypical things that are heard within the community are input into this book, and they really felt kind of microaggressive for and stereotypical, like how his dick is big, and some of the descriptors that were used for like his parents, or him himself, and he was a man whore himself, and I was just like, really, why? And then we have Alexis, who was this white girl that lived across the street that has always been in love with him, and he's always been in love with her, but they didn't want to act on their feelings, and he ends up going to college, and then she ends up coming to visit, and she's gotten a boob job and has gotten all sexy and decides to implore his like roommates to make him jealous, and he's getting blowjobs from his like girl group or group of girls that's all he gets because he's so in love with her, but he's getting blowjobs from everybody else, and it's like it felt just really kind of and then their childish manner just didn't do it for me. I wasn't a huge fan of this book, and like I said, the microaggressions were were jumping and hitting me I was like, ooh, there's another one. Ooh, or stereotypical thoughts and the things that were going on. It was just very immature and really kind of annoying. The next book that I finished was Paper Doll Lina by Robyn Lucas. I am placing this in women's fiction. You can come at me if you want, but here's my reason. So I'm giving it 3.5 stars. I had to sit on that. I really, really had to sit on that rating, because I was like, on one hand, the story kept me kept me intrigued, but on the other hand, there was so much that was going on that I was just like, why? I literally, let me finish the stats. Sorry. Give it two Steam fans, not 2 stars, two Steam fans had it as an ebook and an audiobook. And this is a Black author. So we have Lina, which is our main character, David and Noah. David is Lina's husband. She has 2 kids with David. They are together. There is content warnings and trigger warnings for sexual assault, for marital rape, for goodness, not just sexual assault, spousal abuse, domestic violence. That's what I was looking for. Domestic abuse, psychological abuse, physical. There's so many triggers and contents for this, warnings for this. It was just like, alienation. It was so psychological, and I was just like, there were so many times that I wanted to like DNF this book because I was so annoyed with the fact that Lina didn't just walk away, but at the same time I was like, okay, I'm gonna see this story through. I'm gonna see this story through. And then the author introduced Noah as this movie star that finds Lina attractive. And the emotional cheating that ends up happening for 75% of this book before the actual cheating ends up happening, I was just like, why? Enter love triangle. And I'm just like, why couldn't you have, you know, had Lina and David separate beforehand and, go from there, and then have her be emotionally, you know, vulnerable and connected to Noah. But no. And, the kids didn't play a big part in this story, but I did like that they were involved in the story, and that they were an intricate part of the story. So that's why I really had to sit on the rating, the actual star rating for this, and why ultimately I ended up giving it a 3.5 stars, is because it wasn't a bad book, but there were so many annoying parts that it rubbed me the wrong way, and just didn't work for me. I'm sure that someone can get something from this story. So there's that. Then the last book that I finished was the Bento box, which is Lunchtime Chronicles #1 by Olivia Gaines. I'm placing this in contemporary, giving it 4 stars, giving it 4 Steam fans, giving it, or read it as an ebook through Kindle Unlimited. This is a Black author, and this is a novella, Asian man, Black woman story. It was the perfect ending to my weekend and my reading week, because it was fast, it was fun, it was sexy. We have Koji, who is a app inventor and owner of a tech company, and then we have Trista, who is a county coroner, and he is pursuing her because he wants her to use his app. She is hesitant to using his app because it's very impersonal, and she deals in the she's a coroner, and that has been her life and everything like that. So when he decides to cross the ocean and really kind of pursue her to get her to do what he wants her to do, he finds that she is the missing piece to his life, and she allows herself to open up. It's very quick, it's very insta love. So well, actually, I don't know that I could say that it's insta love, because they had a working relationship beforehand. They had never seen each other, but when they do see each other, there's that instant lust that ends up happening, and I was here for it. I was here for it. Some sexy moments. I have read Olivia Gaines before, and she had not been sexy like this, and I'm here for this. I am here for the sexy. Yes. She gave us graphic sexy, and I was like, "Oh, thank you very much. Can I have some more, please?" Like I said, this is a novella. It's super quick. It's only about maybe 80 pages. Took me about 2 hours to read, and was just like, mwah, perfect, just what I needed. So, what am I currently reading? I am currently reading My Darling Duke by Stacy Reid. Yes, I am still reading this book. I actually had to use one of December's credits to renew it because I have not been able to finish it. I don't know if it's the accent that the narrator is using. I am just not like connecting with this book. I'm interested in the story because it is a fake relationship sort of story, but at the same time, I am like not like grabbed by the story. And we have a disabled character in it as well, so I'm really kind of interested in it, but not completely grabbed, but definitely going to finish this week. And I am still working on the graphic novel Lore Olympus by Rachel Smith. And it's just a graphic novel, so it's taking me a little bit longer. There's not a lot of dialogue that goes into the story, or reading of pages. It's a lot of artwork, so I have to physically look at it, and yeah, trying to bite off more than I can chew with Vlogmas hasn't given me enough time to sit down and physically pick up Lore Olympus and look through the book and the graphic novel to get that done. But I'm about 50% into that. So, our priority reads for the month of December, if you have not seen the November wrap up and stats video, are Dark Rain by Emily Wilde, Passing by Nell Larsen, and The Highland Fling by Meghan Quinn. I think, Passing and Highland Fling on audiobook, and I think I can get Dark Rain on audiobook, but I haven't picked it up yet, or maybe I can't, and then I'll listen to text to speech. But those are our 3 priority reads, so make sure that you're checking those out. Let me know if you have read any of those and what your thoughts on them are. I will have some more videos coming out for you guys for Vlogmas. They may be random, but they'll be out for you guys before they are out for the regular YouTube, which some of them I might not even like put to YouTube. So yeah, there's that. But thank you guys for hanging with me. Make sure that you are updating your address in your Patreon account, and I will see you in another video. Bye. If you come with me tonight, I can show you things you've never seen. If you come